Ah, what's good, guys? Dave Action Jackson coming at you live. And if you're watching this video, this video is basically just gonna be on like mental health and basically surrounding job searching. Now, in the past, like recently, I've I had to resign from Wendy's, and I know a lot of people probably don't know this, but if you are aware of this, I posted or I said this in a couple of videos back a couple of weeks ago. But yeah, so basically, um when it comes to looking for a job, because your physical health is like one of the things that, or your mental health, and I guess physical health too. But one of the things that gets affected um overall is your mental health, and not as much the physical health, but the mental health. And like, to me, it's like you get discouraged, kind of like you did get discouraged to like want to look and to just put in the effort. And the reason why I say all that is because when I was looking for a job, this like when summer first started, I had to resign from Wendy's. Now I started looking for a new job a couple of months ago, and I was starting to get serious about it. Um, when I first resigned from Wendy's, the problem was I hurt my shoulder and I had a lawsuit against them. Well, when that finally went through, I had to resign this very same day that I had my last appointment at my attorney's office. And it was bad because I wasn't ready to quit, and things just weren't going my way. Like, a lot of stuff happened that month back in May, and like time after time I was like looking for a job. I put in hundreds upon hundreds of applications, and I wasn't getting any results. Occasionally I'll get like an interview, but over time I realized that a lot of the places that I would go to, like I would always go online, and I don't know if this is on like flippering. Oh no, it's not gonna flip. But what happened is I kept on going online, and I went to a lot of websites, at least 80 or 90. The max was 100, but physical job application, I would go to like just countless buildings, and I will apply to those buildings and those businesses, but I wasn't getting results. So let's fast forward um to June, like the middle of June, when I was like this close to giving up. Um, a part of me was on the verge of giving up, and um I had it in my head that I wasn't going to find a job. And there's a couple of keywords that you really can't say when looking for a job. And then I was saying all the wrong things that made it harder for me to get a job. So, um, my channel is basically fitness related. So this is fitness related. This is like mental health, and I gotta say, um, I was really just like getting upset because everywhere I would go, like I would fill out the application. On the application, I would put the reason why I had left Wendy's, and the main reason was because I had hurt my shoulder and I had a lawsuit against them. Well, that's one thing that I guess you can't say is, though there's a couple of things you shouldn't say. First, if you're in school, I guess that's probably one thing that will mess up your chances of getting hired. Another thing is if you're injured, or if you're suing your current or past employer, they want to know if that's over with. Well, at the time, I don't think, um, I didn't think it through. I didn't think it through to just not put any of that on my application, and it kind of. I guess there's a couple other factors that were against me, but overall, I would say it's the going to school. Um, I was hurt, and I was suing Wendy's at the time. Um, those are the main things I could think of off the top of my head. But I was like at my lowest point. I was about to give up, and I decided to go to Volt. Like I went to Volt. If you don't know, Volt is it's a temp agency that helps you actually get a job. Like they have, I guess, lists of jobs that you can go and well, they'll tell you about them. But sometimes like if you're not available, then they probably won't have anything. And last year when I went in May, they didn't have anything because I was in school, and so they wanted me to work full time, but I wasn't able to. But now since I pretty much dropped my classes for this semester to go work full time, and one of the things that it really made me mad and upset was the fact that I had to do that right now. How my schedule is, because I work. When I went to Volt, I was a lot happier. Like I was a lot happier that I went, but at the same time, I was sad the day I went because I was there all day. I was in this one building all day, and when I left, they told me that they're gonna give me a badge to work the following Friday, so the next day. Well, they told me I was done after I finished my online stuff, and the I guess the lady I was supposed to talk to forgot. So I left, went to go get drug tested, came well when I left from the drug testing place because I guess I was clean. Um, I don't take drugs or anything like that, so I don't see a point in taking drugs. I mean, I want to be as clean as possible, and I don't want to develop habits that I'm not going to be able to like get out of, like drinking and smoking. I know a lot of people just do that stuff because they want to relieve stress and feel good, but to me, I only have half a heart, and the only thing I've ever done was like tried wine coolers, and that's pretty much it. Well, did I have anything? I don't know. I can't think of if I had anything else besides that, but um, yeah, like I've I haven't done any like real drinking or I haven't smoked anything. I don't want to do things like that because I don't want to develop any like physical or emotional habits that will keep me from like being who I want to be. Um, but yeah, so I started working like 2 weeks ago, and so far I'm okay. Like I'm perfectly fine now. The only thing I can say is like physically, I'm kind of exhausted now because I work in a cold storage, and it requires that you be able to lift at least like 50 pounds. Um, I'm a natural bodybuilder, so lifting weight is kind of in my range of expertise. I'm not an expert at lifting weight. I'm not that, but I will say I'm um pretty well rounded around the idea of lifting weights, and I'm used to it. The only thing is I'm not used to lifting like 50-pound bags over and over and over again, or 50-pound boxes, or just stuff like that in general. It's repetitious all the time. Um, my workouts versus my job is like two different things, even though it's basically just lifting heavy weights or cleaning or stacking stuff, and it's just like a lot of stuff. But anyways, I just want to update you guys on that. I think getting a job it's hard. I'm not gonna lie. Like it was the most annoying thing I've ever done in my life. Well, not getting a job, but looking for a job. Um, these glasses. I hate these with passion because they're like crooked right now, but I don't know why they're crooked. Like I haven't worn these in years. But you may notice my glasses are a little bit bigger than the ones I had on before. Because the other ones they were like bent all to hell, and they were just like getting on my nerves. And they were sliding off my face, so it was kind of like um just annoying. But anyway, so I'm gonna give you guys a real quick physique update. That was my works. Uh oh. Okay, never mind. I thought I turned my Xbox on. I did turn it on. The heck? Okay, we're good. Okay, I think it's going off. Okay, so I'm gonna give you. That was my work update. I'm gonna give you guys my little physique update. So currently, I want to show you guys this. So I found out I got front delt muscles now. Like I have front delt muscles. I honestly like I had them before, but they weren't like as noticeable. But now, like you can see it, and it's cool because I didn't notice it until like recently. Um, One of the things that I've been noticing is because I've been doing like what is it? Side lateral raises on a cable, and that's like how I start my workouts now. It's like Monday I do my back and my shoulders, and one of the things I do is I'll get a pulley and a cable and just pull sideways. And what that does is it works the front and the side delt. So I just do that, and I do it for like 3 or 4, maybe 5 sets. But here's a key: don't do like super heavy weight when you do it. Just do like 5 to 7.5 pounds. Um, the reason why I say that is because you still like to me, your shoulders are you want to be able to actually work them out with like weights or um other machines, I guess. And that's what I do. So I do cables first, and then I do the shoulder press machine. So just the cable, like the side lateral raises with the cables, and then I do the front and the side raises with the machines. And I gotta be real with you guys, like honestly, like even though I hurt my shoulder last year, um it doesn't hurt when I do my shoulders like that. So that's another part of my update is it my physique is like changing. Um Even though I haven't been to a gym in like a week and a half, uh it's coming out all right. I mean, I kind of work out at work now, but I'm off today, so it it's going all right. But anyways, guys, that's it. That's the end of the video. I hope you like this video. It's basically just to talk about like looking for a job and some of the emotional or the mental stuff that goes into it. Because I know a lot of people nowadays is they get that idea in their head that they're never going to find a job. And there's the one thing I know for sure that a lot of companies do is, you know, that when they say they don't discriminate, well, that's exactly what they do. Right when you walk in the door, they automatically start that process of discriminating. You might be like black or white or Asian or whatever other ethnicity, but you might have like, I don't know, like facial hair like this, or I mean, I just shaved, but also, I don't know, you might have piercings or tattoos, and that's one of the things that they look at. There's also like weird clothes, weird hairstyles. They might be offended by what you look like. Um, I will say this though, one of the messed up things that I had happen to me a couple of months ago, back in June, was I went to a company. It was a produce company, and they said I was like how I look right now, like this. I don't know if you guys see exactly how I look, but you know how some people they look like they work out and all that shit. Well, I don't know. I work out. Like I work out. They told me I look too active. And how I look, I guess that messed up my chances of getting hired. But they actually sent me an email. I deleted it because I was like really offended. But they sent me an email saying that I didn't get the job because of my appearance, and apparently I look too tense. Now it to me, and whoever, for anyone who's mentally retarded, I'm not aiming this towards you at all, but that company is retarded. Like that is literally retarded. Um, they said I look too tense. I don't know how, but I don't know. To me, I think I look motivational, but I mean, it could just be me. But anyways, I think that's the end of the video. Oh, my shirts. If you want to get one of these cool shirts, it says one and done, and then on the back it says, I don't know if you can read it, but I can't read it. I can't read it, but on the back, basically, it's. Oh, I got an idea. Because I got a couple of these. So, This is the front. If you guys, I don't know if anyone watched my little T-shirt video, but this is the front, and this is the back. So it says no Eagle Squad. I have had a lot of people noticing these shirts. A lot of people. I go to the gym like 4 times a week. I haven't gone in the last week and a half. That's because my job is like really demanding. But a lot of people notice these shirts, and so this is pretty much like motivational. This is all motivation because this pretty much is like saying you don't have to be like you don't have to lift all that the amount of weight, like the heavy amounts of weight and just like extreme amounts of weight and extreme um amounts of reps and sets to get to be healthy. You don't have to lift all that weight to be healthy. You don't have to do all the extra stuff that most people do when they go to the gym. I think, in my opinion, because when I thought about these shirts, the idea was, and I always like will tell people, don't be an ego lifter. Don't be an ego lifter. Just do what you can, not what you know you won't be able to do, because that's how you get injured. That was the idea behind this shirt. So if you want to get you a shirt, go to my about section and click on Action Jacked Fitness or T-shirt sales or whatever. It's like it's a bonfire icon. Click that icon and go check out my shirts. I have these shirts. I have tank tops. I have hoodies. I have youth tees, women's slouchies, and women's shirts. And they range from $18 to being like the highest for these types of shirts to 15 or 16. It's like 15.87. So these are like 18.87. These are 15.87, and the highest is like 27.87 for the hoodies. And I plan on getting one, so that's just my proof that I'm gonna buy one. I bought 13 of these shirts. I plan on making some shirts because I have the stuff to do it. I just haven't been able to because I haven't had the time or pretty much anything else to actually like try to make my own t-shirts. But yeah, I designed these and they're on Bonfire right now. So if you want to get you one, go ahead and click the link in my about section, and it'll take you to bonfire.com to my little t-shirt launch or whatever people call them, my little campaign. It's Action Jacked Fitness campaign. It's the only one that's active on there right now. So if you want to get you a t-shirt, you can buy one or two. It'll help me because I plan on like making my own business, like making a legit business down the road. The reason why I want to do that is because I see a lot of fitness people having their own clothing line, and eventually I want to make it to where I have like shirts and I want sweats too, because that's one thing I love is like working on sweats. Sweats, yeah, basically sweats. But I plan on coming out with like other stuff too. I just need some time to like get it all together. But if you want to get you a shirt, go ahead and check them out. The link is in my about section. I probably won't link it down below, but if I do, I'll like just post it on here. But anyways, guys, that's the end of the video. I'll see you guys later. My next topic is gonna be on non-lifters judging or critiquing lifters. So people just who don't lift, talking about people who do lift and judging them. But anyways, I'm out, guys. I'll see you later.